Pat, what's this show called?
Skeptical, go fuck yourself.
Today's word of the day is go fuck yourself.
That would be a phrase.
Shut up, man.
What is tiger
Go fuck
salamander?
A salamander? Their limbs grow black.
Tiger salamander.
Oh, it's like when a tiger and a salamander have a baby.
No, it's definitely when a tiger and a salamander.
It's like we're a stalemate, boys. 2 versus 2. Where's Paul at?
Is it a chimera or is it an animal?
They make it in Alex Jones' basement.
Today we're going to be discussing the chimeric tiger salamanders.
All right,
Next week's Alex Jones.
We're going to have to plan ahead for that one.
If we get big enough, so fucking work your ass off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
God.
to smile, iron your shirts, even your t-shirts.
Welcome, skeptical fellows, to InfoWars. Today, we're skeptical of the big man himself, Mr. Brain Pills. It's
Sasquatch.
No.
Alex Jones.
Do we start, Patrick?
Oh.
He's gonna say no for like the next 20 minutes. He's like, "Guess
And
that's the
it's
podcast."
And I wish you'd talked about him, but oh well.
On this week.
Did you guys hear that? That was fucking
That was
scary.
a chicken.
What? Ready?
Is a barn fowl
5,
the first thing you always...
4, 3,
2, 1. Lift off.
All right. Yeah, let's get started. This week, Night Marchers. Ooh.
On
Hawaii.
The show has been renamed to Hawaii.
Welcome to everybody's favorite podcast, Hawaii. Today, we're discussing the Night Marchers.
Yes.
Yes.
What's the show called again, Patrick?
Skeptical, who the fuck cares?
I worked really hard on that title.
Skeptical eye for the paranormal guy?
Guys.
I forgot the plural.
Be like, guys?
Guys?
Guys.
G-U-I-S-I-E?
Guys.
G-U-I-E-S?
Greasy.
I just feel like he said he worked hard on it when I remember it was just in the group chat and we were like, how about this? And it's like, yeah.
He worked hard to get it in the group chat.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to Paranormal
Maybe he
Guys
was
with
hard
Skeptical
when he was
Eyes.
There you go.
Today, we're talking about everyone's favorite vacation destination, Hawaii, and its murderous spirit warriors.
Ooh. All right, who wants to get the ball rolling? Jesse, how you feel?
What are those people called? Polynesian?
Yes.
Wow, that was the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
Where's your
You
notes?
think so?
That is related to this
Notes.
situation.
Whoa.
I also didn't actually bring notes. I tried to memorize
The one
this
time
time.
I bring notes, nobody else brings
No,
notes.
I did my best to memorize.
I feel like I got it
Hey,
mostly
this doesn't
down.
have weed in it, right?
It's the wrong time to ask,
It's a
man.
beer.
All right. Well, they have weed beer.
Not in golden.
Oh, man. All right.
We're in Colorado.
True.
All right, so what'd you memorize, Austin? Tell me.
Well, as far as I'm aware, the Night Marchers are a spiritual embodiment of past Hawaiian warriors
Okay.
that march around in a haze of odor and decay in a set path to
With?
defend the chief. To fill
Found
in
it,
the blank,
brother.
man. Fill it in.
With fire.
With fire.
Fire.
Fire that venture around in a set path, killing people unless they smash their face into the ground, pee themselves in fright, according to one website.
Because their faces are sacred and not supposed to be seen.
Okay, but how does the peeing yourself?
Peeing?
Not. It's just like, yeah.
That was one. I think that's
I
more
saw
of
that
an
one too.
urban legend. That's because our lovely producer provided that one for us.
True.
I just want to give you guys a
Well, the note I found was that you have to get naked and then lay face down in the dirt. That's
That was also in there.
that's-
I found
Oh, really?
yeah.
on a more legitimate esque.
Okay.
I'm not gonna claim it actually was, but it seemed more actually Hawaiian. and they talked about just pushing your face in the ground and submitting yourself to the earth. They didn't say you had to strip down.
Okay.
They just said, get in there, you know.
Right.
So it's weird, right?
Well,
There's my left fielder.
Whoa, convinced.
Michael, what did you write down?
I wrote down notes that we'll get to in a minute.
Okay.
You know, as we go on, they're just little reminders.
Jesse, you got more than that word?
Fire.
Okay, here's my thing. You heard about the cleaning lady, right? Apparently that there
Yeah,
was
she's
like
right over there.
what? What? Who?
LaFonda.
What? Mute his mic for a minute. Okay.
I want a yes and, but I don't know when we started.
So the cleaning lady that was killed, apparently. You know what I'm talking about? No?
No.
You didn't hear about
I
that?
didn't see that.
Dude, this dude never does his research.
Yeah. Hater of facts has now become lover of non-facts. Wow, he's starting off 2020 just right.
Hey, you wait till I hit you with my big facts.
Okay. Okay, so apparently there is like this cleaning lady that came into contact with them, and she didn't do any of the things that you were supposed to do to like avoid being killed, and the next day she died.
She was dead.
Yeah. And I didn't find any information on like how she died or what like was around it, or you know, like if it was like she died the moment she saw them or what. But that's like the one thing that kept getting thrown in that I kept seeing, that they were just like the cleaning lady. She's good evidence of they actually exist and kill people.
So,
Cleaning lady?
is this
That's
the
all
Hawaii?
I said.
Yeah, and it was like a maid or something.
Is this
Maid
the
to clean
Hawaiian
lady.
Jew?
I mean, you're asking, I don't know. I'm not a Hawaiian
The
native.
grudge.
So
7 day.
24 hours, 12 hours, sunrise.
Sunset.
Sunrise. That works.
Yeah, because she woke up dead.
Oh, how do you know she didn't go to sleep then?
What? Both accounts. I'm confused.
We're just trying to figure out how she died. So I was hoping maybe you had facts on that, or Patrick.
I'm sorry.
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't get to do research anymore.
You do. I don't know. You can't pick the topic.
We don't
not
have
do
you
research.
chained to a wall. You're
Yeah.
a free spirit.
Well, tonight I don't have any.
All right, we're done here.
Jesse over here like, well, gosh, y'all should have brought more.
I just feel like this isn't Jesse's favorite subject.
Nope.
Yeah, he's not
Why
a
is
believer.
that, Jesse?
Just weird.
You don't like ghosts?
I do not like ghosts.
Are they scary?
Yeah.
Is these ones scary yet?
Why
No.
isn't that interesting? If it's frightening, why isn't that interesting?
Would you watch it? Would that be your episode?
No.
What do you feel like you would do if you came into contact with a bunch of warriors marching?
Warriors.
I mean, I don't know what to call them. Ghosts, warriors.
Why do they need warriors in Hawaii? They're on islands.
What do you mean? I think they're ancient warriors, man.
Yeah, so why the hell are they there? Why do they need to be warriors?
Because Christopher Columbus comes over to America and then he's like, see that spot of land over there? I want that too. So they're like, nah, man, no, you can't just have us like
Okay,
that.
so how did these ancient warriors die
I think
in
it
the
was just
first place? And why do they just come out at night and
Okay.
march down this little trail of tears?
whoa.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna have a sip of my beer, man.
Did you take that out?
Just bleep it out. Have them guess.
Trail and then just do it over in a robot voice.
Yeah. Trail of despair.
Of unfortunate events.
Yeah, tell me, do you know why they were like marching? Like, from what I gathered, it was like some ceremony
They
with
were
the
like
chief.
distraught. They were like uncontent with how they died or something like that.
I don't think it was that.
I thought it was they perished in battle, but they like took a pledge or something.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
heard
more.
that it was the fact that they would like follow their king around, and it was like a spiritual it was like a ceremony of some sort that they were like
Yeah.
Yeah,
reenacted, or not reenacted, but like, you know, the residual haunting of that. Just they would follow the same paths they would on.
In an aura of decay, they'd follow the path they did to protect their chief.
Right, because it was just something that they did. Like the chief would do it, and I don't remember what it was.
So it was like bad to build on that land.
It's because if the chief was from
But
Like Indian land?
there's a loophole. Did y'all find the loophole?
No, what's the loophole? Fill me in.
A portal?
I told you about the plants, didn't I?
Okay, the plants. I didn't find anything on the
Yeah,
plants.
well,
Okay.
okay. No, the plants, they put them around their houses to be safe.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The T or key, if you're Hawaiian, I don't really know. I couldn't find a general pronunciation. Could y'all?
No.
T-I or K-I.
Kai.
Yeah, but the other one's T. T or key? I don't know. Either way, stocky plant.
Right.
They put it around their house so that the spirits will be like, whoa, where's my path?
Hold the phone.
And then they'll wander somewhat aimlessly until they find the path again. And they'll be like, ah.
Well, it also sounded like you just go inside your house and to avoid them, because it was just like when you hear them, just get inside, get to safety.
Because every house has plants outside, of course.
They just grow. It's just grown all
No,
over.
they put them there.
They put them there.
Okay, I'm just saying. It made it seem like
It's
it
only
was,
on a full moon, isn't it?
I think it's
they're like
high
werewolves?
activity during like
Werewolves.
one of the like moon phases
Yeah.
during like
Were
October.
warriors?
Yeah, if you will.
We're like,
I
where
will.
are the warriors?
So the first account I have was in 1883 by Captain Cook.
It's also the first one I had. Captain Cook came and he heard the drums and stuff.
Yeah.
General Custard?
No. This guy's related to Captain Crunch.
Ah,
Yeah.
Captain Cook of the famed Crunch line.
I just feel like here we are ragging on it, and then tonight we're all just going to hear drums like outside. What are you doing?
The drums.
Oh, okay. Just make sure you zoom in on that, Patrick, when he's doing it, and just really
his ass.
emphasize it. Yeah. I mean, the one thing that I was the most curious about was the dead cleaning lady, and there seems to be common places that this happens. It's not just
Is it
like
where they filmed Jurassic Park?
no,
Oh, I didn't see anything about Isla Sorna.
that's what it was called.
No, they filmed Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Pork.
Jurassic Park.
Jesse's over here just like the documentary. They filmed it at Jurassic Park.
No, in Hawaii. You did.
Yeah, at the park called Jurassic.
The park called Jurassic. Most everything's Cretaceous, but called Jurassic.
But that's Jurassic, man.
Yeah, Cretaceous Park does not sound as cool.
Cretaceous Cove.
That'd be alright.
And then there's pirate themes.
I love it.
No,
Pirates on dinosaurs.
no.
Triassic travels. Jurassic.
Triassic.
That sounds like a tourist spot.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you take Triassic trials, go to Jurassic Park and the Cretaceous Cove. Along with the Paleozoic.
I can't wait till some producer watches and is just like, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Fire up number, what are they on? 6, 7?
The next one's supposed to have dinosaurs in the U.S., right?
That was number 2.
No, they had a
No, they
dinosaur.
had that. All right, so
No,
yeah.
now they're supposed to be
No. Yeah, they escaped when they brought him here.
a single T-Rex. This time, well, okay, not a single, like 3 things, but the T-Rex, the 2
Did
dinosaurs
you
it
watch the
eats.
last Jurassic Park?
Yeah, that's when they escaped. That's why
Yeah.
the next one
Yeah.
is supposed to be like
They're
all of
bringing
the
back
U.S.
Dr. Grant.
Why? He's been happily retired while all this crap's been happening.
That's the perfect setup. He's in his backyard enjoying making burgers on a Sunday afternoon.
And a raptor eats his daughter
Yeah.
or something. Just
Slices her right through the gut. And it just
Like
goes
he says
all
in
back.
that movie with
Exactly.
That little kid.
kid like holding her like with
Slices
one arm. And then it's like big old mouth.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So anyway,
Night Marchers.
snap back to reality.
Yep.
Whoop. There should. Do they do anything to gravity? They don't, do they?
No.
No.
Okay.
Are you talking about these
That'd be
Night
cool.
Marchers?
I was talking about the Eminem song.
I know that's what I was
Oh,
doing.
my God. All right. What did you find, Austin?
You didn't find jack squat.
Oh, what did you memorize?
I found pretty much the same stuff you found so far, except for the addition of the plants.
Okay, you guys were watching that video I saw when I came in. The one that was like, we took pictures along our hiking trail, and then...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the bird person.
I mean, you're not wrong. The person in the photo is covered in
Burnt.
something.
Okay, but they didn't
causing
even
a-
see them, right? That was like the thing.
They saw him after the fact.
Well, yeah, it's like one of those things where it's just like, oh, it was a entity.
Or was it?
I mean, don't you feel like they would have seen him?
Or would they? How
It's
often have you been in the
supernatural.
woods and you're like, crap, where are my dumb friends?
Well, it's just like Sasquatch.
Tell us about the Sasquatch.
Oh, my God.
Sasquatch. Yeah.
I'm ready. Tell me about him.
It's like Sasquatch. You don't know he's there, but he's there.
Sasquatch with a twirl. Sasquatch.
Great content we're getting right now.
Just because you're not feeling the enthusiasm of Sasquatch.
Yeah, Patrick, tell us about the night marchers. Why you picked the
Yeah,
night marchers?
yeah. Come on,
I think
Patricia.
that's freaking terrifying. One, you have like an actual like residual haunting of some kind. Not to mention like most of the natives on the like place are like, we don't fuck with that. It's like part of our culture. Like I have a buddy who actually is like, he doesn't, because I think it's only on the Big Island or the main island.
You have a buddy?
And they,
Mute him.
but yeah, he lives out there, and he's like, yeah, he's heard of that stuff.
Oh, really?
He knows the protocol and everything. But I mean, he's never like seen or heard anything.
But isn't that more along the lines of like folk legend kind of thing where it's just like, oh, you know, like, what is it, Greenland or Iceland, where it's just like, don't mess with the gnomes.
Or the fairy circles.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't you feel like that's kind of just part of their culture?
Yeah, or like don't pee in yellow snow.
What? I don't know how they do it in Texas, but no.
Is that the most spiritual thing you got in your culture? Well, my family did used to tell me stories about the yellow snow.
Or the Alaskan bullworm.
I don't know. It sounds like it's along the
So sad
lines
for you.
of being one of those, like, I don't know, Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii, but it sounds like Hawaii people are very spiritual. In a sense, you know, where it's just
Aloha.
like they're very old fashioned to customs.
Mahalo to that, brother.
I don't mean this in a rude way, but it is a small area that's very enclosed. So over generations,
Well, I
there
have-
is like shared knowledge of the most of the whole of the land of that. Like all of Hawaii is known by the historical people.
They got many squatches in Hawaii.
Oh my God. Okay, but I did find one
Hawaiian pygmy squatch.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was watching one video of this guy. It was,
Polynesian pygmy squatch.
There we go.
it was like
That should be the name of a weed.
it was like 20 minutes long or something like that. And the guy was basically like, "Oh, we're out here looking for him, you know, whatever." And in his video, he like sees like these lights, like they're just like whatever. If it was in America, people would probably be like, "That's a UFO."
That's an UFO.
Whatever. And so he was just like, there's no other lights out here. That's really weird or whatever. But at the same time, the thought I had was that, okay, maybe it's just like a bunch of people who are like semi-spiritual, semi-religious, honoring that old custom. And that's what people are like, oh, you know, like it's not so much there are night marchers, but there's like people who practice that make it seem like
Night marching.
exactly
That makes much more sense to me.
right? That it's just kind of like, and then people are just all freaked out. They're like, I'm not even going to try because if I go looking for it, I'm going to
You're
die.
dead.
Exactly.
I don't know. That could be it, but probably not.
Okay, what are you thinking? No,
You were
no,
so
yeah.
skeptical earlier. Now
No,
you're like,
so-
nah,
Yeah.
logic, get out of here.
Now I'm totally waiting for you're just like, no, I'll tell you what it is.
Because that's pretty much what I had. After seeing that photo, I'm like, that's probably a person. After seeing the high quality one, but it could just be a thing, you know?
Right.
What if
It's
you
just
go
been
out and
passed down
practice
from
the
generation to
night
generation.
warrior? It's just something you go and, like, it's a cultural thing you do, maybe at a certain age, maybe for some event. I don't know.
I don't know. I think we should never go to Hawaii because we're going to be completely screwed when we go there.
Why?
They will make a lot
We're
of
just
fun of
bad
us.
mouthing it.
I'm not bad, man. I'm just saying like that's probably what they're doing, and people are just they're taking the information that was like passed down as their like folk legend to be like, oh, I'm not even. But it's like people who still practice old tribe stuff because like Hawaii seems like that place. Again, I've never been. I don't know. But I just feel like that's the place where they're like, oh, yeah, like we still practice, like Native American culture where they're just like, we'll have this ceremony every so often. Da, da, da.
It's like a tradition. It's just a more, involved cultural tradition. We don't really have those because we're
Go ahead.
Partially Americano.
I don't know what you're talking about, but every Sunday is football. Football.
That's the saddest thing I ever done heard.
What do you think? Come on, Jesse. You're just like, nah, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
What's your theory?
I don't know. It's just weird.
It's
creepy, and I don't ever want to experience it.
So you're saying it out of fear.
Yeah.
Because you really are just like, the last
Don't
Okay.
mess with that
Are
stuff,
you
man.
validating
Okay.
its presence out of fear?
All about. They're like, whoa.
Okay.
Like, think about it. Like, my dad's not religious. He never talks about God or whatever. But if I was like, hey, I got this Ouija board over here, you know that it's not real because there's no such thing as God, and there's no thing like. But he will not fuck with that. He's like,
See?
it's not with it. I'm not gonna fuck with
Okay,
it.
but I feel like when it comes to those kind of things, it's two separate entities you're talking about. Like one is believing in a higher power. The other is believing about summoning some demonic presence
on the board.
which is like not really related to God, but according to the Bible, it kind of
But
is.
there's the thing. It's like, okay, well, if you put that out on the table and you're like, oh, now because think about it. That if you actually summon a demon or
Okay.
something, some entity into your
All right, this is getting weird.
This is what it's about. This is what this show is about.
All right, I'm gonna head out of here.
I'm gonna head out of here.
I'm just confused how a second ago we were like, these ghosts are probably people doing some sort of representative, cultural thing. To, once you get the demon out of the board, and then it's about you got to take care of it or else the evil.
Because it comes down-
Dimensional beings.
If you were able to do that and you could prove to yourself that like demonic forces or something exists, then you'd be like, oh no, that opens up everything else. That's like the Pandora's box. And like if you do that one, it's like, that's just fucking terrifying. You don't want anything attached to you. But
I see where he's coming from.
it's like you don't
How MacGuffin-y is that, though? That's like saying the government's doing it. It's like, well, you don't want to summon a demon because once you prove that there are demons, you've summoned a demon.
Okay, but like you
Don't
have
go out at night because there's like a monster called like
I
we call it
wear
fucking
my
lion.
sunglasses
Mute 'em.
at night.
There's a monster lion out there. We've never seen it, but some people have, and if they do, they usually get attacked. And then you don't go, it's like, okay, then you go wander it outside, and then you get attacked, and you're like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have gone doing that.
Here's the thing. I believe in lions.
I know, because I've been murdered by them.
okay. Here's the question then. If you, Austin, were just like, hey, these are like top 3 ways we found to like supposedly summon a demon, would you do it?
Fuck no.
Well, no, I'm not asking you because I know your answer. I'm asking Austin.
It depends on the time input, but what I mean,
What do you mean the time input? So you would do it?
if it was like that was the theme of the episode,
No,
why not?
no.
Why wouldn't we do
it's
that?
like we're not doing an episode.
No,
and-
heck
I would
yeah, let's
never
summon a
come back
demon.
here again.
No, you're doing it by yourself. You're kind of doing it
I'm
by.
quitting.
Let's summon a demon.
Jesse got real scared
Let's
for me.
say some fake words. Let's light some candles. Let's summon a demon.
Okay, but you're saying that, and it's like, would you though? Like, if we found something that was like semi-legitimate,
How? How are you going to be like something semi-legitimate?
Actual satanic shaman.
yeah, or something like that. Like,
All
if
right, why are we
You're-
talking
you're-
about Satan
you're
and
not,
demons?
because I'm trying to figure out Austin's like.
I don't care.
I think you're getting too scared, Jesse. Man, just
Yeah,
relax.
I need to go home.
The night marchers. Demons.
No, Jesse, don't worry. You're okay. I'll protect you. I promise. This week's image has been torn to shreds by Jesse. I'm just trying to figure out Austin's like view, because Austin seems that he's so far that he's like, I don't believe any paranormal stuff, any UFO, any
UFOs are the place I'm most open because aliens are most likely real.
Okay, but for example, if we take a normal person and it's like, here's their level of fear, and it's just like ghosts, Bigfoot, aliens, da 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 da. They're all here, and this is at the bottom. The bottom is just like, I don't believe anything. I feel like your level is below here, and aliens barely hits the bottom where you're like, probably, whatever, space.
No, aliens is definitely above that, but I'm very skeptical of things when it seems pretty out there. And summoning an ethereal force from beyond our dimension seems pretty out there.
Okay, but let's think. If you were to do it and something came from it, do you feel like you just
how significant would that be? Because we'd film that, we'd record that. If that worked out, that would be the most significant discovery in the past.
I'm just saying you personally, and then it's just, you're just like, you start coming in and you start looking like a meth head and you're like paranoid and you're just like, dude, like at night I keep hearing, thank you, Jesse. At night you're just like, I start hearing these things.
At night I keep hearing that and then I find a little bug under my pillow and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
See, and that's your conclusion. You jump to these conclusions where you're just like, it's a bug. It's a radio frequency of like 10
it's
decibels.
Not a portal.
That's what I'm saying, man. A portal opens up and some goat-looking demon comes out of it, and you're just like, these special effects are cheesy.
Has that ever happened to you?
I'm just saying. No, it hasn't.
Exactly. How significant would that be to your opinion?
I'd just be like, whoa, okay, maybe there's...
These are other people saying this.
Right.
Other people are really... You just told that story to me. Just now. That same story you told me.
Okay, but what's the difference of you doing it and then you start coming to these podcasts and you're just like, something weird is going on. Like, I don't know what it is, but like something weird is starting to happen to me.
Okay, okay.
You're not gonna why?
I'm with Jesse, dude. We're two wild hypotheticals in. We're like, okay, so imagine you tried to summon a demon. Then it happened. Now you look like a meth addict and you come into the podcast feeling like crap with a demon over your shoulder. How do you feel?
Believe in it or not.
That's the whole question of it.
Yes, he would.
Yeah,
no, that's you, man.
If I summoned a demon, I would probably believe in summoning demons.
Exactly. So then why would they not believe the same thing? It's like I've seen things and there's been it's happened and I
exactly.
I hate to say it, but residual hauntings are one of the more common and kind of I think intelligent hauntings are kind of difficult to think presume because you're okay, that would be
You can ask him in a minute. Hold on.
We're night marching off track.
No, because it's still
it's into a fucking ditch.
All right.
No.
Just get back to it.
I mean, what else do you want to talk about the night march? That's the whole point
True.
of it, It's just kind of okay, I don't know if you're religious at all, but if you're Catholic, you go take that whatever it is.
The body of Christ.
Yeah, exactly, right? And people say communion. People are just I feel the godly presence in me. Right?
Uh-huh.
And so we can sit here all day popping those body of Christ in us, and be like, I don't feel shit.
Yeah.
Popping that body of C.
Right. But, it's kind of along those paths where it's they believe it because they experience it in a sense. So it's the night marchers are
The placebo effect is a potent thing.
Placebo.
Also a potent effect.
Okay, I just think it's weird. The lady,
And I'm sure there's a better name for the situation at hand. I think that's more a medical term, but you know what I mean. Keep going.
I mean, that was the whole kind of point of it, where it's just how do you know? Okay, even let's say it is a bunch of people out there who are just semi-religious or spiritual that are honoring these old warriors, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know at the same time that them doing that isn't causing some sort of reaction that's causing something else to happen throughout the town, right?
I don't know, but once again, we're diving deep into this hypothetical.
Well, that's
We're
like
talking about potatoes and onions here.
okay.
I'm ready. Keep going.
They're different.
Yes,
Yes.
they
These
are.
don't coincide.
But you can put your potatoes in your onions and make a stew. Bam.
And we're done.
Holy
And
shit!
tonight, we've concluded the Night Marchers are stew. Thank you for joining us on Skeptical Eye for the Paranormal Guys. We are your hosts.
Tonight.
Jesus, why are you so bad at this?
That wasn't bad. That's okay.